So welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to have a bit of a discussion about what was going on with my rear tyre at that last track day. And we're going to fix up a few things on the bike, that oil leak, and also my seat's not looking in great condition, so let's get that fixed up. So, welcome back to the channel, guys. Just want to say one thing. At the moment, I don't have many subscribers. If I can get this channel up to 150 subscribers, I'm going to enter a race round.
You're on.
So, please share this round. Use this as leverage to convince your mates that you want to see another racer out there in Western Australia. And yeah, if I get to 150 subscribers, I'll be there.
Get to 250 and I'll do a round for you. I can do that.
It's on.
It's on. There you go. It's recorded. It has to be. It's on.
Yeah. Now, the ultimate goal here is to get to 1,000 subscribers. If I can get to 1,000 subscribers, effectively, the way the YouTube works, I get to turn on ads, which means I get a bit of money rolling in for this. If we get to that 1,000 subscribers, we're going to look at doing a trip to either the Bend or Phillip Island, one of those tracks.
Why not do both?
Why not both?
Simple solution.
Yeah.
Do both.
So, yeah, like, subscribe, please share it around, convince your mates to subscribe, see if we can make this better than it is 100%. Now. Okay, so let's have a talk about this tyre wear issue that we had on the weekend. This is the tyre off the bike. It's got tearing around here. Now, presented as cold tearing. So cold tearing, you get these arcs coming up.
Comet tails, or what do you want to call them?
Yeah, comet tails. And so we tried going up in pressure. That reduces your contact patch and hopefully heats up that bit of the tyre. And the idea is that will clean it up. That didn't work. So we went back down in pressure as the day got warmer and spread it out. Did tend to clean up a little bit.
It's better than what it was when I saw it in the morning, absolutely.
It is way better than it was in the morning.
Still terrible though, but that's what you're going to get to, isn't it?
Yeah. So the other thing is, we've got a video that I'll show now. It shows that when I was coming out of the corner called the Basin, second last corner, turn 7 now. When I was coming up out of there, I was getting, as I changed gears, the back end would start sliding and pumping and moving around, which obviously is unsettling. And that was all because of what was going on with this tyre. Now, I hadn't realised prior to that day, obviously I had the 2 sessions where I had the cooling issues on the bike, so that's 2 days that this had been heated up and cooled down. I had the original coaching day, the first day that I used these, where been heated up and cooled down. And then I also had a previous track day that was cancelled after the first session due to an unfortunate on-track event.
Incident, yeah.
So this was from what I can gather, from what I remember, it's the 5th heat cycle this tyre's gone through. Now, these things are usually only good for about 2 or 3.
Yeah, 1 ideally, but 2 or 3 just for if you're doing it for track days and riding and whatever else.
Yeah,
race
so
meeting, you'd only use 1 heat cycle on it.
Yeah, if it's a race meeting, you'd only ever
use it once. Yeah,
a race meeting you would use it, and then you might use it another day for a track day or something, but you wouldn't ever use it. 5 heat cycles on one of these tyres isn't going to work.
Yeah, there's no tread left. You can see the tread mark is gone.
This thing literally destroyed itself in a day. Not even. There should have been 1 more session left in the day, but this thing's well past the wear markers. It's gone.
So what we'll do next session, next time we're up at Barbagallo, we'll use Barbagallo as the reference track, I think. Throw a new hoop on it. Same tyre. We'll use the same MS. It's an MS2 Dunlop. Okay, so the 195 65 17 N-Tech.
Yep.
Like
this tyre is a KR108 Dunlop with MS2, which is the medium
compound. So we'll actually do a comparison because the weather will be similar because it'll be in July, I would imagine. So it'll be coolish.
Well, the next track day I've got planned is hopefully in 2 weeks' time, but it will be in Colin. So I'll have new tyres then. New set of these same tyres. I do like them, especially the front tyre grips.
Front tyre's amazing.
Yeah.
So we'll throw a tyre on it. Colin's a little bit different to Barbagallo the way it heats the tyre up, so I don't know why. I can't.
Probably different.
Different, obviously the bitumen's different.
Yeah, bitumen's different.
Conditions are different, but I'd really like to do a back-to-back comparison with Barbagallo.
Yeah, I want to see if that pumping issue.
Pumping issue could be a geometry thing too, as we've discussed earlier. The geometry of the bike, possibly.
Yeah.
The fact that you might be heavier or a lighter rider than the previous owner of it. The bike was second hand. It was an ex-ASBK machine, so by one of the leading riders.
Bought it off his mechanic, who did run.
Okay, there you go.
Dunlops.
So let's do a comparison next time, Barbagallo as well. So I reckon keep this video. We'll do that. Check it out. Figure it out. If hopefully we can get similar conditions. Cool day, because that was 12-13 degrees ambient temperature.
Yeah, I think it only got up to about 15-16 degrees.
Track temperature was 18 degrees at one point. I think with the U-Butte little temperature.
Yeah, it was definitely cold.
But this tyre's gone. It was gone in the morning when I looked at it. We sort of tried to save it, increasing the pressure, giving it a bigger contact patch. Didn't work. Looked at the rebound on the rear shock. Decided to leave it.
Couldn't save it. I think it was too old. It'd done too many heat cycles. So there was no saving.
That video was telling. So that was a good video.
Yep.
So we'll do that. Throw a tyre in it and put some new hoops on it.
Okay, so we're here. It's day after the track day. Obviously, I had a heap of oil come out for somewhere on the bike. Tim's here. He's already written into the bike. We've got the throttle bodies off, the airbox off. Now we've found exactly where that oil came from. So this bolt here, the threads had torn out and the bolt had come loose. All the oil started coming out of that. Well, it should be a seal there. So that's the bolt there. You can see the threads peeling off it. So we're going to have to grab a helicoil kit and do a thread repair on that. We'll check all the other threads for all these other rocker cover bolts as well. Just make sure they're all good. If we find anything suspect, we're going to put another helicoil in for those, and that should fix it, because no one wants to see oil down on the track. It makes it very unsafe for everyone else, so we'll make sure we get this done properly. Okay, so I've had to get a bit creative trying to helicoil this head without taking the whole head off the motorcycle or taking the engine out. I've left the rocker cover on. I've managed to tap into the thread without having to get all that stuff out of the way. Now, there's not much room in there, and I didn't want any metal filings going into the head, so I've just made a little sleeve to go around it, which hopefully catches the majority of it. And then when I've been tapping using the helicoil kit, I've put a heap of grease on there, which should pick up the majority of the filings, take it out with the tap. Before I take this out, I'm going to scrape as much of it off as I can. Hopefully that's everything, and then hopefully if I need to wipe in there, I can get it nice and easily when that's out. Just tap down to the end. Okay, so the tap's picked up the majority of the swarf that's been generated. I'm not sure if you can see down there. There's not really much down there. I'm just going to give a quick clean out with a screwdriver first, and hopefully when we take it off there's next to nothing left. I've got a bit of foam that I can wipe it with as well. I'll put that grease on that, so hopefully all the filings come away with it. If you haven't seen what a helicoil is, that's it there. Basically I've just tapped the thread out larger, and then I put this insert in and it goes back to being the original size. So that just goes straight in the hole and gets tapped in. There we have it. One helicoil installed. Just make sure that the top of the threads is always below the surface. And put the bolt back in.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Peace. Hey, cheers. Happy not in lockdown anymore.
Cool.
Fuck, it's cold. The jumper.
Yeah. Race meetings always use new tyres.
Ultimately, the tyre is, well, for lack of a better word, it's finished.
Yeah. So yeah,